Hello, iTutorGroup teachers. There are 3 important things that I want you to know about TutorChat. Number 1, and I think the most important, is for getting marked absent. If you get a switched absence, and if you don't know what that means, it's just that if you logged into a session too late, you would get switched from it. And then you get marked absence. And when you get switched absences, eventually that can lead to termination. But this is where TutorChat comes in, and you don't have to worry about missing out on making money for the rest of the day. So you better make sure you have TutorChat. So listen to this. When you get a switched absence, of course you're going to lose money because you don't get to teach that class. And then you might also be getting a penalty. You have to check your contract about that. But the next thing that happens is it could make or break your day for making money. If you have TutorChat open, which you should have it open every single time you teach, because TutorChat will send you a notification when you get a switched absence. And that notification will say, "We noticed that you missed your last class. Are you available to teach the rest of your classes for the day?" And you want to click yes, I'm available. Well, if you don't have TutorChat open, what happens? You get all of those classes taken away for the day. So not only did you miss out on making money for your first class and possibly get a penalty fee for missing that class, you would miss out on making money for the whole day. You don't want that to happen. So that's number 1. Number 2 is a little bit of a similar situation. Empty room robot. Do you know what empty room robot is? An empty room robot is when a client cancels a session within an hour before the class starts. So if your class starts at 7:30 in the morning and they canceled at 6:30 or later, so sometime between 6:30 and 7:30 they canceled, you would get an ERR, empty room robot. And essentially that is like being on standby. That doesn't mean you're on the standby team. That's 2 totally different things. But you're basically waiting for someone on TutorChat to tell you if a class was available, if a class becomes available, and they will message you and say, "We need you to teach this class." If you don't have TutorChat open, what happens? You get a switched absence. So you don't want those things to happen. So those are the 2 most important things. Then the 3rd thing is downloading TutorChat. Maybe you haven't downloaded. I was just editing this video and I decided to pop on again and let you guys know that the 3rd tip I gave you was actually just instructions about how to download TutorChat. And I want to change it to saying that a 3rd reason for having TutorChat is to contact schedulers or IT or other departments such as the demo team. So TutorChat is really useful for if you have a tech issue and you need help with something, anything at all. Sometimes it could be that your schedule is overlapping and there's something wrong, so you contact a scheduler, let them know. So there's multiple reasons that you would need TutorChat to communicate with somebody from headquarters in some type of an emergency, not super emergency, but some type of situation where you're under pressure or you need help. Use TutorChat. Now I'll tell you how to download TutorChat. Go to the training tab in our portal and look for, what is it? Look for software. Okay. So go to the training tab in our portal, look for software, click software, and click download TutorChat. On a Mac, you have to go into your settings to allow the app because the app is like an unknown. iTunes or the Apple store, the application store, doesn't recognize it, so you have to allow it because it's from the internet, and to them, to Apple, it seems very random, so that's why you have to go in and allow it. For a PC,
you have to kind of allow it access, even though the PC says it's dangerous.
So that's my friend Joe. If you don't know, go over to Joe's channel, check him out. He says you also have to allow it on a PC. I don't have a PC, so I asked for his advice. I asked my friends for their advice. Joe was the first person to answer. So, yay! Alright, you guys, those are the top 3 tips for TutorChat. Always have it open, guys. Always have it open whenever you're teaching. And here's a bonus tip. I always like to give bonus tips, you know, because I think of them while I'm recording instead of before. But the bonus tip is keep it open all week long, or all the days that you're teaching. I only shut down my TutorChat on the days I'm not teaching, because otherwise I forget to open it in the morning. In fact, today's Monday morning and I forgot to open it, and IT contacted me in my classroom and they're like, please check your messages on TutorChat. I was like, oh, I forgot to open TutorChat. Okay, hope this was helpful for you. See you next time. Bye.